All right, so we are going to start with our 9 abdominal pelvic regions. Now, here's my picture. So you see that picture of those regions. So when we talk about this, the big thing is you can see that I am looking at someone's chest area. So first thing that we do before we write anything else is we do left and rights. Now, if you're looking at someone, remember that it's going to be the opposite. If you don't do that, it will be an automatic -6. So make sure you label that the right and the left. All right, so now we just got to put them in order. So we know that this is the right. So this is the right hypochondriac, which makes this the left hypochondriac. So if we look at our image, okay, so we're talking here in the ribs area, that's the liver. We're talking here, this is the stomach. Pancreas is going to be just at the bottom of that. Let's go down to the next region. So we're talking here and here. So you can see large intestines, small intestines. It's also in the lower back region. So this is my right lumbar and my left lumbar. All right, let's do the last side region. So you can see we're in the pelvis region here. See that? So we will say this is my right iliac, I-L-I-A-C, and my left iliac, I-L-I-A-C. And so just so we have it in our notes in case we don't have the picture available, we're going to put in parentheses, whoops, there we go, that this is my ribs. This would be my belly button area. And this is my hips area. So you remember which area it is that we're actually talking about. When we start to get into bones, this is going to be important because these are going to repeat themselves. So my lumbar for my spinal region is my lower back. My bones for my hips, this is the ilium, ischium. So it's the start of the word is coming back. Now let's do the center. So if you look in the center right here, my choices are umbilic, gastric, or epigastric, and hypogastric. So med-term, epi. Epi is upon. So this is literally saying on the stomach. Epigastric. And so I'm going to use a different color. And we're going to underline epi so we see that's upon. And we'll underline gastric so we know that's the stomach. So that's literally saying on the stomach. Next one is umbilic. Umbilical. It is umbilical because my belly button would be right about there. Maybe a little higher, but close to there. And then the last one is hypogastric. So med-term, we said hypo is below, under. So it is under the stomach. It may be really far under the stomach, but it is still under the stomach. So we'll underline those med-terms so that we remember that. So again, we're referencing this picture right here, and you'll see that on your Quizlet and your quizzes. Now let's look at our quadrants. So you see how it only breaks it into 4 parts. Again, first thing we're going to do is we're going to label right and left. So right, left. Now this is way easier because it's upper and it's lower. So it shouldn't be complicated at all. So we have here right upper quadrant. We have left upper quadrant. Then we have right lower quadrant. And then the last one would be left lower quadrant. Now at this time, I am not going to make you tell me what organs are in each quadrant, but that's something that you're going to have to start figuring out as we start to go through stuff.